Hello guys, welcome to our family and marriage course for the summer. So, my name is Ms. Ochoa. I'll be your teacher for this summer. I've taught this course for a few years already, multiple times. So I really hope you enjoy it. Most of the students walk out of here um, learning something that they can apply to their day-to-day lives. So that's kind of my goal as an instructor for you as a student. That being said, I am going to very quickly go over the syllabus just so you have a clear idea of what it is that you're expected to do for this course. And I also want to go through the Blackboard course so that you're familiar on how to navigate through it. I am very consistent as to how I expect you to turn in work, and I'll talk a little bit more about that when we get to that part of the syllabus. So let me go ahead and share the syllabus with you. There we go. Okay. So at the very top, you have my information. You have my name. That is my personal phone number. If you would like to speak with me, please make an appointment for a phone call because I will not answer numbers that I do not know. Honestly, the best way to reach me is always through email. My phone is always with me. So you send me an email, I will try to reply that same day. I shouldn't miss it. Usually I try to reply within the first hour. You also have my phone number in case you have an emergency, you can't access something. Let's say you're doing an exam and it's due in the 2 hours. You can always send me a text message and we'll figure something out. The next part of your syllabus, you do have the textbook that you are required to purchase. You do need the book, guys, for this class. I do provide presentations that you can use as your notes, but I do need you to purchase the textbook. I know the ebook is a lot cheaper. If you find the first edition of the book, that will work as well. They're very similar. There's a few differences, but it's not that much. So either the first edition or the second edition of the Family Diversity, Inequality, and Social Change book will work. Course summary, you guys can read that on your own, but just a few expectations. Every Monday, I recommend that you do log into Blackboard. Also, make sure that you're checking your emails. I will send you a weekly email with the list of assignments that you need to complete for the week, as well as what you need to be reading. Now, keep in mind, this is a shorter course, okay? It's a summer course, so it's going to go very fast, and it's going to feel like a lot of work that you have to complete. We're going to be reading at least 2 chapters a week, and of course, plus the assignments that you have at hand. So keep that in mind as you're timing your work for the week, okay? Everything is going to be due on a Saturday by midnight, so you have the entire week to time your work as you please. Let me see. As I said, make sure that you check your email weekly because I will be sending you an email with what you need to do for the week. However, it is also available for you on the course schedule, which I will show you at the end of this video. All assignments are to be completed on Blackboard. Never email me an assignment. You email me, it will get lost. Email it to me, it will probably not get graded. You need to make sure that all your assignments are submitted on Blackboard, and I will show you how to do that. Also, I do not accept late work for any circumstance, unless there is some type of emergency where you were at the hospital, somebody passed away, but I need proof of documentation showing why you weren't able to turn in those assignments. And I'm very strict with this, guys. I will not accept any, oh, I missed all this, oh, my computer, oh, my Wi-Fi. No. You need to make sure that you're planning your work on time. That's why I give you an entire week to get it done. Class course objectives, you guys can read those on your own as well. Course requirements. So I do want to go over those. That's basically all the assignments that you need to complete in order to pass the class. The first one will be a syllabus assignment, which should be fairly easy. It's just my way of knowing you did watch this video and that you did read the syllabus, okay, so that you know what's expected of you in order to pass the course. The syllabus is mainly like a quiz. It's an open-ended question quiz. You are allowed to use the syllabus to complete it. It's just going to ask you things like, what are the assignments that you need to complete for a grade? What kind of points do you need to get an A or a B, etc. Okay. The second part of the syllabus, let me go to the second page. Okay. The second writing assignment you're going to have is kind of like the big one, okay? This is an interview. You're going to be conducting an interview with a couple, and I'll give you more guidelines on that assignment as we get closer to it. All of my students so far have had no complaints. Most of them really enjoy this assignment because you get to learn a lot about basically what you expect in a marriage and what you feel is the right idea of a marriage after conducting this interview. So I think you guys will enjoy the assignment, and I will be giving you, as I said, more guidelines on this later on. You will have 8 discussions to complete. They're each worth, you see, I put 8 points each. I might change that to 10 points instead of 8. I'll change that to 10 points, okay? The discussions, as you all know, you have to post your own. You have to comment to 2 classmates in order to receive a credit. You don't comment on 2 of your classmates, I will give you half the grade. Your quiz, you will have, let me see, 3 quizzes. Since it's summer, I'll give you 3 quizzes. All 3 quizzes have multiple choice questions. They're meant to, get you familiarized with how the final exam is going to look like. You read the chapters or you take a look at the presentations. They should not feel hard at all because you read the chapters. The quizzes should feel easy. They will be timed 15 minutes each. So make sure that you keep that in mind as you're taking the quiz. Journal entries, you will have 3 as well, 3 journal entries. These are meant to be fun, enjoyable. They're basically meant for you to apply what you have read to something going on in life, something that I might want you to explore or whatnot. You should enjoy writing these. They shouldn't be more than 3, well, they should be at least 300 words, but you're welcome to write as much as you like. And last but not least, you will have a final exam, which will cover, it will be a comprehensive exam. You will be expected to cover everything that we learned from the beginning, but I do provide you with a study guide. You complete the study guide, you should feel prepared for the final exam. Next, I have the grades, the scores. So everything is based on points. The more points you accumulate, basically the higher the grade. And if you look at each of the course requirements, you will see how many points each are worth. And as I said, the discussions, it should say 10, so I will fix that. But the more points that you accumulate, the higher the grade, okay? Next, you have the academic integrity. Make sure you read that, please. As I mentioned, late work is not acceptable. Technical problems. If you ever have any form of technical problems, I am not the person to reach. You do need to make sure to contact the help desk. I do provide the help desk information on your Blackboard, and I'll show you where to find that. In case you're having any problems, call them. They are available 24/7, and they should be able to help you. Drop rule, make sure you keep that in mind and the deadline for that in case you're ever interested. However, if you ever consider dropping the course, I would highly recommend that you reach out to me first. Maybe you're not doing as bad as you think, so reach out to me first. Let's see where you're at. If you're, only a few points behind, maybe I can give you some extra credit depending on situation by situation. But please reach out before you consider dropping. If you do have any form of accommodations, you need to make sure to contact the Center for Accommodations and Support Services. They need to email me a letter stating your accommodations in order for me to apply them to the course. If I don't get that letter, then the accommodations will not be applied for this class. So make sure that you give them a call or send them an email if I have not received them, okay? Last, you have the course schedule. This is basically what I'm going to be sending you every week. What's in the little box. It shows you what you need to read and what you need to complete, okay? You can either print this, keep it somewhere safe, have a picture of it on your phone, or just make sure to check your email every week, okay? All right, let me go ahead and stop sharing this syllabus. I want to share my screen so I can show you guys how to navigate through the course. Give me a minute. Share my screen. Okay. So this is what the Blackboard course will look like. Let me turn on the student view. On the left-hand side, you see basically everything you need to access. Okay, the first page that should open all the time is your announcements. I'll post just like on the email. Basically, the email that you receive weekly will be posted here as well, along with a video letting you know what you need to do for the week. So you're either checking your Blackboard for the announcement or you're checking your email or the syllabus. There's 3 different locations. I also have the syllabus available for you at all times throughout the entire course. It's the same thing. I just organized it a little different. But everything is there. Okay. And then your grades will always be available for you. Try to stay up to date on grades. Usually within a week or 2, all your grades should be updated and you'll have an idea of where you're at throughout the course. Everything is separated by weeks. So if you click on week 1, at the top you have what you need to read, and then you have a little folder that says assignments. If you click on that, it'll give you the assignments that you need to complete. For example, on the first week, you have the syllabus assignment, and then you have the first discussion giving you instructions on how to upload the video that you will be uploading. Let me show you another week. On week 2, you have the chapter presentation. Click on that. You have the PowerPoint presentations available. There's different ways to download these. If you click on the arrow, let me put the student view. You should get a little arrow every time that gives you the option on downloading the presentation however you want. You can either download it as a PowerPoint presentation or you can do it as a PDF. I always suggest doing it as a PDF. If I select PDF, click download, and it will give you the PowerPoint presentation as a PDF instead of PowerPoint if you don't have that on your computer. That way everybody is able to access the presentations, okay? All you do is click on the little arrow and it will give you different options on how to download them. I always recommend the PDF version. Let me see what else is on there. And then of course you have your assignments folder, which if you click on it, once again, it gives you the assignments for the week which you're getting a grade on. And then last, I like to include videos. Most of these are crash course videos. Some of them are different, but all of these videos are meant to just kind of review some of the topics that you read for the week. They're completely optional, but I do recommend that you watch them. They tend to clear up some questions that you might have. However, I'm always available to answer any questions that you have at all throughout the course. On the left-hand side, you also have the YouTube Blackboard help. If you click on it, oh, mine's taking a while to load. But if you click on that one or the Blackboard help, you can either ask for help online or you can give them a call and it will provide you with a number. Okay. Aside of that, I think that pretty much covers it for your Blackboard course. Yes. So any last minute thoughts would be that this is an asynchronous course, meaning that we will never meet live. Okay, everything is offline. You work at things at your pace. You have a deadline to turn in work, and the rest, it's up to you. Okay, I will be providing videos weekly. I will be available daily at any time of the day. Send me an email, send me a text message if it's an emergency, but keep in mind that it is an asynchronous course. That means that you will not be meeting live with the instructor at all throughout the entire course. Okay, if you're interested in a more face-to-face interaction, then you need to make sure to join those type of courses, but this, as I said, is a synchronous course. Any questions about the syllabus, Blackboard, how to navigate through the class, or anything about the class at all, send me an email or a message. And it is a pleasure to meet you all. I look forward to reading all your work, especially those interviews. And have a great day.